gonna try my thing at this YouTube stuff here, motovlogging and whatnot. Really, I look at it as just riding and talking to yourself, which, I mean, seems pretty easy. I've been kicking around the idea of starting a YouTube channel for about 2 years now, and haven't really got around to it, only because haven't had a decent camera. I had a GoPro session that I have mounted on the back of the bike now, but I just waited until I was able to get a newer one. I ended up going with the GoPro Hero 7, the Hero 7 Black, and I'm gonna see what it does. I tested it out a few times. It seems to be working pretty good. At the moment, I do not have it on 4K, even though that's what that camera really specializes in. I do have it in like 2.7K with the stabilization on. That's hyper smooth stabilization. Just basically want to start it off and just introduce myself and try to get used to this whole riding and talking to myself, and seeing how that goes. And right now, trying to get on the highway just so I can sit back and cruise for a minute and just talk, you know. Right now is really not the best time to be jumping on the highway. It's sort of the end of rush hour, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it a go. I know I'm taking a while, but I'm just trying to make sure it's clear. But yeah, I'm just basically trying to give it a go, see how it works. And see how the mic works with the wind. See how the sound comes through with my voice and the mic. This helmet is brand new, damn near. I've only had it about 2 weeks. I've only ridden in it twice. It's a AGV K3 SB, and it seems to fit a little bit different than my other helmet, which was like a cheaper. It was a cheap version from Cycle Gear. So maybe that's a difference. Also, these gloves, these Joe Rocket gloves with the knuckle slider in it, they're brand new, so I'm trying to break them in because they're a bit stiff at the moment. I'm riding a 2005 CBR 600RR. I've always wanted one of these bikes since I was younger. I actually knew 2 people who had them, and they've had nothing but good things to say about it. So whenever the opportunity presented itself, I was able to go ahead and get one. I had to make a sacrifice as far as, you know, taking the risk of hopping on a motorcycle, and this being my first sport bike, this being my first real like street bike in general. I've had dirt bikes and things like that when I was younger, but it's nowhere near the same. I went ahead and took the MSF course, and I got my license. I did everything, you know, somewhat the right way, I guess. Even though you don't, you know, in PA you don't have to have a license to ride a motorcycle. But I just went ahead and got my license, took the course, And I can say that taking the motorcycle safety course definitely, it definitely taught me a few things as far as things that I did not know that really have came in handy and that I have used while being out here on two wheels. I also, I've been riding for about a year and some change now. Well, first I bought this bike last February. It came with the Yoshimura exhaust on it. Came with the bar ends. It came with the what is that? The swing arm. The swing arm sliders came with those on it. I'm looking to install some frame sliders on it this year. I should have done it last year, but like I said last year, man, I just really wanted to take in everything, and I just didn't stop. And I put, in one season, I put almost 11,000 miles on the bike, which, I mean, that's a decent bit of seat time. You know what I mean? I pretty much went everywhere on this bike. I commuted on it. Every day was nice in the summer. Every time I wanted to run errands, I hopped on the bike. You know, most people who get into motorcycle riding, the first year of riding is like, it's very, very, it's very interesting, and it's fun. You know what I mean? It's something new. It's exciting. And you meet a lot of, I mean, a whole bunch of good people that have the same passion as you do. So that first year of riding, man, I tell you, it really was good. But I put over 11,000 miles on this bike. There's probably at least about, I want to say about 50 riders that we ride with, that we all hook up, and you know, we go different places, go on different group rides. You know, we don't do anything at all really, just ride our bikes, stay to ourselves, and have a good time. That's what it's all about. Right now it's about, I'm going to say it's about 50 degrees. I'm not sure exactly. Last time I checked it was in the 50s. The sun's starting to set, so it's getting a little bit chilly. And it's only March, so I mean, it's expected. So usually whenever there's a pause, I'm just focused or I'm listening to music. Gotta be real cautious of these cars out here. Trying not to stay in their blind spot as well. There's something that I learned, that I was taught, and also that I use, and it's called keep away from the cars, which is kind of common sense on a bike, but you can get caught in the moment and just be cruising and not realize you're in somebody's blind spot. But I mean, you always want to make sure that people see you.